Hi class. Today we're going to talk about renderings, and when you get your renderings completed for that part of the project, then you're going to be editing them in Photoshop to put them into your portfolio. So telling you a little bit about survival skills for Photoshop. And what do you need to know about that? For your image to properly print out, you want to know that your image size is correct. All right. You can have it set in pixels, or you can have it set in the units of inches, right? So how many inches is it? 8 inches wide. If you want this document to plot out at 20 inches wide, then you need to scale it up in Photoshop. And if you're going to print it out in a print format of some type, you need the resolution to be 300. So we make some changes. You can see it's going to make a substantial difference in size, 77 meg file, but it's going to make it really good, and it's going to be able to be printed out at 20 inches by 15, 20 inches wide by 15. Okay, say okay to that. It makes it quite a bit bigger. So now how do I zoom in? Command minus. Command minus, 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 minus. Zooming out. Command plus. Zooms back in. Okay. Go back up. All right. Another thing you need to know about is adjusting your image. Brightness and contrast is not the only thing that you have available to. You have levels. So levels is the perfect way to start. Go to your levels, and you notice this big spike here. You take that spike off, and you notice this long trench here. So you compress the whole color scheme. You notice how that changes it, makes it a much more pleasant thing. And then you balance out the middle. You find your detail point. Say okay. Now it's already a lot brighter. Then if you need to go adjust it some brighter, you can adjust the brightness and contrast some more. And make it a more pleasant situation. All right. So we save that, and make sure you save it. Save it as a JPEG. Say okay. What else can you do with the Photoshop? So we can make layers and put these things together. And I'm going to have to do this in smaller sections.